I do want to get our first talk about the Lions-Bucks game. We're going to do a little bit. We're going to do the Tigers postseason. We got the KG. It was always going to be a wash. But we do have Dan Campbell talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They're playing hot football. It's a very good team. Baker is, you guys know, I got a lot of respect for Baker Mayfield, the way he plays, his leadership, his ability to push the ball down the field, make plays with his legs. I just think he's playing at a high level, So, he's a guy that gives them a chance. Anytime they're in a game, they play really good defense. They got a good old line. Like those guys they play hard. They're physical. They're tough. They have a run game. They got a good teams unit. So it's a good team. It's a really good team.
That was Dan Campbell talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I'll say this. My guess is, as we change gears and move on from the Chiefs to Tampa Bay, my guess is, D-Mac, that Baker Mayfield and his style of play and the heater he's on has probably got Lions fans terrified.
Well, no, I mean, it's just that this is the best he's been playing in his career. He's a competitor. He's tough. You know what? He is, sort of the heartbeat of this team, and no matter what injuries that they're sustained, he's going to go out there and ball. He's a football player, and yes, it should, but we've faced guys, like this in the past and whatever, and it's more or less of containing. So, again, trying to keep him off the field by, sustaining long drives and stuff like this. But Baker Mayfield is at the top of his game, and he's dangerous at every aspect, right? Because he is very mobile, and he will run. Just hopefully we can get some pressure on him and take advantage of some of the injuries that they have. They don't have the wide receivers. Their big guys are hurt. So it's going to be a competitive game. It's going to be a close game, but in the end, you just, and I think that's where our offense can help our defense, right? Sustaining drives and doing stuff like that. So, I mean, it's going to be a good game. You got 4-2 and 5-1 and battle for the top of the NFC. And I mean, it's everything that it should be. And both teams are suffering with injuries. So, I mean, you got to go out and play.
Yeah. And it's something too, like, I've always kind of liked Baker Mayfield. And just because I like guys that will go out there and because he seems like he's a very good teammate,
goes against the grain.
Yeah, he was wadded up and thrown in the trash.
He was.
Like, literally, he got cut by the Panthers not that long ago.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
He won a playoff game for the Browns. They first won in I don't know how long. They gave up on him.
100%. Like,
Yeah.
It's amazing to me.
Did you say he got cut by the Panthers, and that's amazing? That's not amazing, knowing what we know about the Panthers.
Well, not true.
No,
Bad
but
ownership.
No, it is. It's just, it's amazing to me. And I do, like, low key, I do kind of, I've rooted for him. Like,
Yeah.
everyone likes a comeback story.
No,
right?
I said it on the morning show. Sean McVay saved his career. Like, he gave him that opportunity in LA, and that turned out to be everything for him.
Facts.
It's funny, too, because Spot Track, his contract has it runs up after next year, and he's on a $33 million a year deal right now.
Mm-hmm.
Spot Track said that he probably projects to be, with the way he's playing, probably about a $60 million a year quarterback.
Yeah, he's playing like MVP.
So, like,
It's the front runner.
Don't you
right
think that Baker Mayfield's one of those guys that the anti-golf sentiment crowd wishes that was Lions quarterback, just because he's got like.
oh, you mean people like Tom Mazaway?
Well,
Hey,
that's,
Maz called it.
listen.
Gotta give him credit.
You and I root for Baker Mayfield. Maz glazes. Right, so, but it's the fact, but I think a lot of times is because it's the attitude, and people respect that. It's sort of, he's more got a Detroit attitude, Baker
Yeah,
Mayfield.
he's relatable. That's why people like him.
Yeah. Well,
he's a
flawed.
normal
He's done
guy
the-
playing
that
quarterback.
was
He's
thrown
done
away.
the work,
Yeah.
dude. He's done the work. Like, that's the one thing is you can't take away from anybody who's sort of, and if you call it a comeback or whatever it is, but he's put the work in and got himself here, and nobody's given him anything. And like you said, opportunity, Sean McVay, but he seized it, and look where he's at now.
Facts.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Michael Baker would be a cool dude to golf with.
I'd definitely golf with Baker. I'd party with Baker.
Yeah.
Spenny, you guys will be doing shotguns by third
Absolutely.
hole.
Oh, yeah. You know Baker cool as hell. You know he is.
Coach Leo, this is going to be a game of who's got the better backups. Does it cancel out? Like when you have third-string receivers against third-string defensive
Pretty
backs?
much.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hope
Cancel out.
so.
Pretty even footing.
Pretty much.
Because their offensive line is healthy now. They got Wirfs back. You know, we got Ali McNeil back. So it's pretty much a healthy offense going against a healthy defense.
How do all your receivers die at one time? That is craziness. They just got Chris Godwin back. He got hurt again.
Dude, we had 23 dudes on IR last year.
Yeah.
That's how.
No, I know.
We
I know.
lived it
For sure.
intimately. I'll never feel. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that combination. You don't get that many guys at one time being out for all the time they were out.
What do you guys expect from Ali McNeil?
Limited snap count, but I think we're gonna see some continuity. It'll be interesting because now you got Williams, him, and Reeder up front there. So
Yeah.
hopefully a shutdown of White runs hard. Out of the backfield there, he comes out exploding. So I
Yeah.
think it's gonna. I think that you're not gonna see him up to full speed, but I think he'll be impactful.
Yeah, he won't get in the backfield this game anyway, but I expect him to be a stalwart in the run game. I mean, you going against Rashad White.
You might see him do
Rashad White ain't
something
the best.
in a goal line situation stuff or
Yeah.
short yardage or whatever, showing his impact in that. But I don't think it'll be like the right running Baker Mayfield down or anything.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Aleem?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
you do. You think he's gonna run him
Yeah,
down?
I think he's going to have a sack in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think when
Shout
you put
out.
him out there with Aiden Hutchinson and DJ Reader, who are both going to command double teams, and he's going to have one-on-ones against Graham Barton or somebody like that, Lee McNeil's going to give Baker Mayfield fits in this one.
But to D-Mac's point real quick, I do think that's why having somebody like a Tyleek Williams is a luxury now, because you can play Aleem however you want to play him to get him back to the speed that he
Dude,
needs to
the
be at.
Chiefs were doubling the shit out of Tyleek too, man.
He's a body, bro.
They were doubling him like
'Cause they
not
know.
not like a chip double team. Like we are doubling you
Yeah.
right off the rip.
Yeah.
Like
No.
that's it.
No,
No
you have
secret.
a great
There ain't no
reserve.
secret.
Yeah, you know,
He's
like,
going to be a great key reserve for the defense.
it's funny because just first look, and obviously we'll get into it more, and we'll have the 4 down on Friday about the game and everything. But the Lions, this is just it's such a spot, man. Like Baker's got 1 interception this year. I don't do the prop thing a lot, but I would consider taking a run at Mayfield. I would imagine it's got to be plus money
Yeah.
for him to throw a pick.
Kendall Fuller, first pick as a Lion?
No, I mean, I don't know.
Nah, no, I'm
yeah,
talking shit.
I don't know who, but I do. It just screams one of those things to me, man. It was like I remember one time I made it a get right. Remember Jordan Love to throw an interception against the 49ers in the playoffs?
Yeah.
And that one hit. He teased a little bit. Like,
did.
He had to wait till like the fourth quarter, but when the pressure was the highest
Yep.
and the lights were the brightest, he was the smallest. It's just I'm not usually in the business of laying 5.5 in the NFL,
Trap number.
but I would run it.